I married the woman of my dreams. Now my life is a nightmare. I saw her in math class one day. She was new to school and was immediately the most popular girl in class. Even then, I knew she was my soulmate. I was 6, so I didn't have the words to describe my feelings. I stood in front of her, as red as a fire engine, just tripping over my words. I got frustrated and walked away. We didn't speak again for about 20 years. I watched her for those many years in school and thought I'd never see her again when we graduated. It was a Thursday in August when I saw her again. I was in the office, typical work day, just setting up insurance policies for elderly. I don't know what drew me to insurance. Maybe my name? I'm Jake, by the way. I wear khakis. She came in, and even with the years it has been, I recognized her like it hadn't even been a day. She sat at the desk across from me and began to explain that her husband had passed away, and she was there to collect a check to cash in his policy. I felt empathy for her, even though the man she married wasn't me. A slithering, disgusting part of me lit up in my skull. My turn. I took down her personal contact information to communicate anything she'd need regarding the insurance. When she left, I stealthily copied her information on a scrap of paper and shoved it into my pocket. Weeks went by. Occasionally, I'd dial her number into my phone and just hover my thumb over the little green button. I never had the courage to actually call. Then, one day in November, my phone rang. I never saved her number, but I dialed it enough that I recognized it when it flashed on my screen. Gracelessly, I lurched for the phone and fumbled to answer it. I managed a shaky, "Hello?" and was met with the sound of a torrent. She bawled on her side of the phone. She was unintelligible for a few minutes, but calmed eventually. She talked about how she's hated being alone, couldn't work up to dating, and just needed someone to talk to. My turn. I asked if she wanted to meet up for coffee and just talk, catch up. I thought she might not have remembered me when we met at the office. We had coffee on a brisk morning in November, and we were married in January. She had always been the woman of my dreams, even when I couldn't interpret the feeling. She had always been perfect, like she had been made to set the example for beauty. We've been together for about 5 years now, and until recently, things were indistinguishable from a perfect little storybook ending.